lot of things like aesthetically on the chassis that were not correct, you know, and not that they were that wrong, but like I was saying earlier, some things you see and you don't really know why it's wrong, but when Bub sees it, he can see some flaws or some ways to better it. Tommy is our new guy at the shop. So Tommy came in from another company in Florida, and he just joined our program, pretty much jumped on my car. So you see Bub leading Tommy, and Tommy's throwing in new bars in my cage and, you know, getting the work done that we need to get done to be on target with the program. And Tommy's one of those dudes, you know, that we were all here on Saturdays and sometimes we're here on Sundays. Like, we know we need to go racing and we know we need to get these cars done for our sponsors, and that's the excitement right now around the shop, is to work hard and prove ourselves in the industry, and as well as our work. You know, these guys take roll cages as important as my driving. So it's a fair balance between things going on right now. I pretty much show up one day and Tommy is cutting off the entire back end of my car. It's very important when you break a car down that far, when you reassemble it, you take the notes from where you came from and you better it. And that's just what we're doing. Another one of Bub's ideas this season, which is on target for the progression of drifting, is you smash up your rear end and the rear corner panels, and pretty much from the rear wheel back, after a season you can count on it not being there. 99% of the time you can watch the pro class totally just scrape bumpers on walls and, you know, obviously make things exciting. So that's another cool thing going on for our program, is Bub has taken Kevin's and my rear end, chopped them, and we will be plugging in like fiberglass pieces. So we're able to get into those walls and not have as much pushback from them. Anytime I had that metal set up, like when the car came in here, you can see it. I mean, it's been hammered out like 10 times, like it's all busted, where this idea of the rear ends, it's something that we can keep plugging in. So I can go to a race, get all my clipping points where I need, come into the wall a little, that will crush, and then we replace it. That's the light at the end of the tunnel right there. I mean, you're looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. When you put panels on the car and when you see Bub smile about a final assembly, you know that it's gonna go to media blast and powder coating and come back and the life is in it. And I know I'm gonna be installing my seat soon and it's gonna be game time. I know that this season is a new approach for me, and I know that a lot is changing for me, but I also realize why, and the reasoning is because I needed that. You know, I needed a change and I need a new perspective on it all because it was so repetitive, you know. I'm always struggling with a car that hasn't worked because of my knowledge as a mechanic. I'm coming from a no motorsports background, and it's just, as a program as a whole, I knew I needed a change, and I got a change. And a lot actually changed from that I didn't expect.